You know, when you see something like this, for you tarantula hobbyists out there, you know that it's going to be a great day. Let's check it out. And here they all are. As you can tell by the size of the containers, they are all pretty small. But if I can be patient, they will all grow up to be gorgeous spiders. So let's take a look at the first one. Let's start off with this one. SB, the initials for the common name. I don't see this one much in the hobby, so it'll be interesting. This is a Selawesi black, the Cerigopagavus species Selawesi. This particular one will be 3/4 of an inch. It is an old world arboreal, and they get up to be a very large size. They get up to be about 9 inches, so pretty close to the ornata and rufulata size. You house them like you would a Valiciopes. You give them plenty of substrate to burrow, but also give them a way to climb if they want to be arboreal that day. And you also keep it on the humid side. They are very gorgeous teas. So let's check this one out and see what it looks like. And being an arboreal, a old world, obviously the venom will be potent, and they will very likely be very fast as well. So let's keep that in mind. I've got my catch cup ready. Oh, look at that. Definitely has the look of a Valiciopes. Look at that. Oh. And there it is. Cute as can be. And alive and well. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one grow up. But here's what it looks like once it gets large. Look at that. Velvet black. And it's got that well-known classic pattern on the abdomen there. But really impressive looking tea. And I want to see more of these in the hobby. So yes, very, very cute. So yeah, this specimen here is about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. All right. Well, let's put this one back into the little container here temporarily, and then let's move on to another one, see what we have. PP. In this case, this is the scientific name initials. This comes from my one of my favorite genuses out there. This is going to be the Pamphobeteus species Platyama, the Brazilian pink bloom. And this particular one will be an inch. And you just keep it like you would any other Pamphobeteus. You make sure it doesn't dry out too much. Make sure it always has water at all times. A little on the humid side. And they'll be great. These get to be very large as well. Like up to 8-9 inches, something like that. And they're gorgeous. So let's take a look at this specimen. Alright. Oh, and just like all the other Pamphobeteus, at a very young age, they have that Christmas tree-like pattern on the abdomen, and this one is no exception. Are you giving me a little threat posture, or are you just being cautious? Let's get a closer look. So there we have it. The lighting isn't too great in here right now, but you might could see the Christmas tree pattern there on the abdomen. But yes, just as cute as can be. Oh, look at that. Is it missing a leg? Wait. Oh no, I thought it was. No, it's good. Alright, but check this out though. This is from Kelly Swift's site here. Check out this picture. That's what a female will look like when it's grown. Gorgeous, huh? But if you think that's gorgeous, in this case, I may think the male is better looking. Here's what the male looks like. Look at that electric pink color. So, you know, normally I prefer female since I'm not in the breeding part of the hobby right now. But in this case, I might prefer the male. That's just too beautiful, huh? Alright. And there's my sweet little baby. Alright. Alright, well, we'll put this one up and let's see what else I got. P.S. This is the scientific initials. I'm really excited to have this one because I don't see this one a whole lot in the hobby, especially in the U.S. And I'm really excited to actually have a blue tarantula that I would probably be able to handle, maybe. I've heard that they can be a little runny, but other than that, pretty docile. This is going to be the Tarantulas sazame. It's a terrestrial New World, and this particular specimen is about a ½ inch, and they get up to be about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches, something like that. They have a reddish color abdomen, and then the rest of their body is mostly a blue. Really good looking tarantula. So let's check this one out and see what it looks like as a little sling. Okay, the common name for this one's Brazilian blue. So let's take a look at the Brazilian blue. It's probably not going to be very blue looking right now, but we'll take a look. Yeah, I figured it alive and well, adorable. Oh, look at that baby. Let's take a closer look. So yeah, cute as all get out, but you know, color-wise, nothing to really look at right now. But you just wait. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. This is what it will look like as an adult. I don't know when the colors will start showing, but look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? So yeah, I have something to look forward to here. But in the meantime, we'll just watch this cutie grow up. Alright, let's move on to another one. PPC. This would be the common name, initials, Peruvian peach collared, the Cyclosternum species Macala. This particular specimen is an inch. They grow up to be I don't think they grow up very large. I mean, about average, maybe. Like maybe 5 inches, I think. They're very pretty. This is a terrestrial New World. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one will look like. This one will have like really dark blue femurs, and then the rest of it is kind of like a peach color, peach tan color. So let's take a look at this specimen. Alright. Yep. Oh, look at that. Adorable. Let's take a closer look. And there you have it. Looks like it's going to be having that little bit of a mirror patch on the abdomen there. But just like with the last ones, it's kind of drab looking now, but here's what it'll look like. Blue femurs, and then you see the rest of the legs there are kind of peachy tan color, and it does look like there's a little bit of a mirror patch there. So Yes, another gorgeous tarantula. So there we go. Alright, I have one more left. Let's take a look. And here is my freebie that I picked out from Kelly Swift. GRR. I already have one of these in a different color form. The one that I have is a Grammostola porteri, the normal color form. Well, this one is a Grammostola rosea, the Chilean red rose, the red color form. This particular specimen will be a ½ inch. They grow up to be about 5 inches. Very beautiful looking tarantula if you like red, which I do. So let's see how this one's doing. Alright, let's see how this one's doing. All have been alive and well so far, and this will be the smallest one that I've gotten today. So, oh, look at that. Oh, it's kind of a pinkish color right now. And here's his cute little baby. Isn't that precious? Now, these grow insanely slow, so I don't expect to see many molts from this one all in a row. So out of all the ones I got today, this one will probably grow the slowest. But it'll be worth waiting for, because here's what they look like when they grow up. They look like the porteri, except they're reddish all over instead of gray, but they do have that reddish pink carapace. So yes, awesome teas. Alright, I'd like to thank Swift's Invertebrates. Kelly Swift here mailed me a very nice packed package. And all of the teas were alive and well. Gave me some free crickets that he threw in there. And he was thoughtful enough to put in a cold pack, since it's like 90 degrees here. So I buy most of my teas from him, although I've bought several from other people too. But he's the one I buy from the most. So yeah, I highly recommend him. So thank you very much, Kelly Swift. And now we'll move on to housing our new teas. Okay, the first setup I have for my one of my new tarantulas is going to be for the Pamphobeteus platyama. I got holes all around the sides there, and holes on the lid here, and the substrate is a little damp, and of course got a water dish, which I'm going to add water to in a moment. Cork bark hide there, and then just some fake leaves. And I really like these kind of enclosures. I got these at the Dollar General store, and I really like how they snap into place really well, so you don't have to worry about the tea escaping, or or just disturbing it too much when you're trying to open it. So alright, well, let's put this one in now. Alright, there it is. Let's see if I can very carefully nudge this one in out to the little container here without crushing it. Fortunately, that's not easy to do without worry that you might hurt them. Come on now. Come on. Hang on. There. And there we have it. Safely in the new enclosure. And I did fill up the water dish there. Really love the Christmas tree pattern. But of course that goes away as they get older. But very nice looking tea. Alright, well, we'll let this one get used to its new home, and let's move on to a different one now. Similar setup to the last one for the Cyclosternum species Macala. Just got a little bit of a hide back there with the cork bark. And just the same setup here. So let's put it in and see how this tea likes its new home. Alright, there's the tea there. Or she hoped they just slide out, but they don't. Of course. Just giving a very light touch. There. And there she is. He, she, whatever. Hope you like your new home. Alright, we'll move on and see what's next. I have to put this one in a little bit of a smaller enclosure with those type of lids again. But I didn't give this one a hide with cork bark, just put some fake plants in there, and that should be okay for this tiny baby. This is going to be the home of the Tarantulas sazimi. So let's see how this goes. And just like with the others, I don't put in too much humidity where it's soggy, just enough to give the spider a little bit of moisture after its travel day, and also to just make the substrate a little firm so it'll be easier to set. So, yeah. Again, have to be very gentle. Some people use a paintbrush, but as usual, I don't have one. You wish they would just come out on their own, but you know, they're nervous, so come on, let's go. Of course, it's hard to tell, you know, how much pressure there we go. Come on, I know. He wants to hang upside down. Look at that. Come on, honey. I know. Come on, I know. Well, now you're on me. Isn't that cute? Look at that sweet baby. I know you're scared, but I promise you'll like your new home. Yeah. I know. Alright, let me put you down. There. And there's my sweet baby. I hope you like your new home. Alright, let's move on. I got two more now to house that I got today. This enclosure here will be for my Rehousing species Celoesi. This enclosure is a little big than I want it to be for this specimen here, but that's really the best I had. I wanted an arboreal setup, and but what I did was I gave it plenty of substrate for its size to burrow. Also gave it some cork bark to climb up on if it wants to, and the substrate is quite damp. And of course I got a water dish there, and I sprayed the sides too. You're supposed to keep these very similar that you would with the Singapore blue. So there you have it. So this one will probably not be as easy to put in there. Well, who knows, maybe since it's small it might be. Well, let's give it a shot and see. Alright, because of how small this one is, it's going to be in there for quite a while. I will not need to rehouse this one anytime soon. So hopefully it'll like it. So let me get the tongs ready, kind of ease it on out as best I can. They're very fast, like all arboreals. Gotta get it out of the cork bark. Well, that was easy. And there you have it. Simple as that. So I hope this one will like its new home. It's definitely got some growing to do to fit in this tall deli cup here, but hopefully it'll work and be a good home for this one. Alright, 1 tea left. Well, this is about as simple of an enclosure as you can get. This is for my Grammostola rosea, red color form, and just have it a water dish and some dry substrate because they like it bone dry. And I'm just going to put the little guy or gal in there. Let's check it out. Alright guys, coming up I have feeding videos, so stay tuned for that. And also I'm going to rehouse some of my other teas, maybe 2 or 3 of them. And I'll also do a shout out video this month too. Alright guys, thanks for watching.